Hello and good evening, everybody. My name's Mel. I'm from Mel's Tarot Cards. You can like and follow our Facebook page at facebook.com/Mel's Tarot Cards. The reading we're doing today is to find out if Mr. Donald Trump will be our president coming in November. So let's get started. As you can see, I have a Celtic Cross laid out on the table. I already shuffled the deck and laid the spread out. Kind of wanted to skip over the shuffling part because that does take a little bit of time. There are a lot of cards in a tarot deck, and it does take time to make sure they're evenly shuffled and make sure that you declare your intent on the cards so they know exactly what you're trying to read. Alright, the first card is the Significant Door. It represents Donald Trump and his current state. And that card is the Queen of Wands, upside down, or in reverse. He's got a cool, frosty demeanor. Classically attractive but aloof. He plays games with feelings. He will be unfaithful, go figure. Self-absorbed and selfish. Works because he has to. Controlling, manipulative, and vindictive. I think that puts Donald Trump to a T, if you ask me. He seems to be, kind of arrogant and full of himself, and he doesn't seem to really have our country's best interest in mind, along with a lot of the decisions he makes. But let's go on. The second card is the Crossing, and this is what opposes or influences him. This card is the Ace of Swords, right side up. This is an excellent time for work and intellectual projects. A breakthrough is possible. His life's mission or career direction will become clear. The ability to persevere will be crucial during this period. Decisions will be guided by what is just, true, and honorable. Think of problems as an opportunity to change. So Donald Trump does have an opportunity here to change his ways and kind of maybe put the country's best interest in mind. Will he do it? I don't know, but I guess we'll find out. The third card is the Foundation. And this is the origin of my question. Why am I asking this question? Why am I asking if Donald Trump's going to be president again? Let's see. This is the Moon in reverse. Creativity and imagination are accompanied by dark moods or depression. Possible creative block. Failed examination or test. Lack of clear thinking. Trust others' opinions. Follow their advice and learn from experiences. Inability to study or learn, and I need to take a break from education. So basically, I'm having, depression and dark moods because I can't believe what this man is doing to our country, which I think a lot of people are in the same position as me. I am, my clear thinking hasn't been clear. I've been, a little bit concerned with everything going on in this country, especially as far as racial concerns are. A lot of the LGBTQ community is also kind of getting the bad end of the stick. And I do need to learn to trust others' opinions, and I do need to follow their advice and learn from their experiences. Because there's a lot of people I know have had experiences that I haven't, and I can learn a lot from them. The fourth card is the recent past. It's past events and concerns with Donald Trump. This is the Page of Pentacles. This signifies Donald Trump, when he was under 30, was high-spirited, engaging, and optimistic. He made friends easily. He was sociable and charming, intelligent, educated, had good common sense before he was 30. He was loyal, honest, and trustworthy. He thought before he spoke. This person, Donald Trump, young Donald Trump, did trust you and did look out for your best interest. And he will have an effect on your life, which he has had an effect on all Americans' lives, even, he's had effects on the world's life. Number 5 is the Crown. This is issues that are significant in the present or may come to pass in the future. And may come to pass in the future, it really depends on what happens in the present to see if that'll actually happen in the future. Because the future is not foretold. Because there's so many different paths we can take with the present that there's no real good way of telling the future. Sorry about my phone. It's that kind of night. Alright, so for the crown, we have the Ace of Cups in reverse. Unable to feel joy or experience life to the fullest. I think a lot of us in this country are unable to feel joy or experience life. Unrequited love. You may not be ready for a relationship. I don't think any of us are ready for a relationship with Donald Trump. You may subconsciously be choosing a lover knowing that the relationship won't work. This is your way of avoiding pain and rejection. So a lot of us are, you know what I mean? A lot of us see Joe Biden and we're like, we do not want that creep as president. So a lot of us are considering voting for Trump again because we just don't want to get stung by voting for Biden to having another creep in office. At least it's a creep we already know by voting for Trump. But that's something we really need to think about because that can significantly change the future. And I think, you know what I mean, we should give Joe a good chance and see what he can do for this country because obviously Donald Trump is not doing it for us. Card number 6 is the future, and that's what lies ahead. And like I said, the future can change depending on the path we take, but we'll see what the cards say with coming on off that crown card that's basically telling us that we need to avoid getting, you know what I mean, that we're avoiding getting hurt and possible rejection by voting for Trump again. We need to remember that if we do vote for Trump again, then we have Trump again. So let's see what the future holds. This is the Eight of Wands. We're at a major crossroad in life. We must take action to resolve events, move quickly or miss out on an opportunity. Carefully planning is important, and be sure that it doesn't slow you down. A good time to clarify goals and set new priorities. Situations come to a resolution. Be on the lookout for important news or information. So basically, we're at a major turning point, and the future, it doesn't know what the future is because it's so dependent on what happens in this election. So, well, I guess we'll have to wait and see. Card number 7 is Donald Trump's current state of emotions. It's his current emotional self. This is the Five of Wands. Caution, you may have to resort to underhanded methods to get a project pushed through. Competition, greed and lust for power. Obstacles. Secret opposition to your plans. A rival challenges your authority. There's Joe Biden. There's no easy way to do this. Arguments will be part of every day. A frustrating and difficult time ahead. Hassles, bad luck, and nuances. So, basically, he's not in for a good time. He's stressed out right now because he doesn't know what the outcome of this election is going to be. I don't blame him. It's a little bit close right now. 8 is external forces, the influence of others in your life, and the trends in his relationship with others. And this is the Knight of Cups. Somebody he's around is romantic and calm in nature. He makes decisions with his heart. He thinks carefully before acting and speaking. He's sensitive to others, well-educated, idealistic, persuasive. Possible invitation to proposition. And when he's in love, he's considerate and generous. I don't know who that could be. Maybe Fauci? The health secretary? I don't know. Somebody who's more politically knowledgeable would have to come up with the answer for that one. Number 9 is hopes and desires. It's hopes and desires he has for, it's hopes and desires I have for the outcome of this question. 2 of Cups is the card. A new love affair. They will be in sync with one another. 2 people have finally come together after a long flirtation. A broken relationship is healed through forgiveness. Connections are made in business. The start of a new relationship will have a dramatic effect on your life. So what I want to happen is we get Joe Biden. You know what I mean? I'm not the biggest fan of Biden, but he's a lot better than Trump. So that might be the new love affair. And me and Biden are a little bit more in sync with each other. I'm not a Democrat. I don't really follow either party line. I'm more of an independent. But it seems that, you know, what I want to happen is that Biden and the country come together after a long, hard flirtation, as the card says. And for 10 is the outcome. The outcome to the questions I asked, which is if we're going to end up with Trump again as president. And that card is the Queen of Swords. And I think this card is saying we're going to end up with Biden. This person is wise from life's experiences, can find humor in most situations no matter how bad. There's been a lot of conflict and sorrow in his life. Extremely intelligent, analytical mind, logical with a great deal of common sense, natural leadership abilities, and he'll be honest and direct with us. And I do believe that Biden is a little bit more honest and direct with Americans than Trump is. Trump likes to kind of skate around and skirt the truth and come up with his own truth to make it seem a little bit better. But, yeah, so it looks like we're going to end up with Biden as president. Hopefully my cards are right. Like I said, you can follow us on Facebook. In the description of this video, I will put our website, so if you'd like to book a tarot card appointment, my schedule is usually wide open. So feel free to book an appointment. Find us and like us on Facebook. The Facebook page is www.facebook.com/Mel's Tarot Cards. And I hope to hear from you soon. Bye, guys.